Alright, hey, welcome back to the channel everyone. This is Adonde Raps Gaming with another video. and thank you for watching my channel. Thank you all to the subscribers and the viewers out there, the ones giving out the likes. Well, not really much likes, but still people who are commenting and sharing my videos out there. Thank you all for the support, much appreciated. And let's talk about this new era of the Toronto Raptors that started from the trade with OG and Malachi and Precious to New York for RJ Barrett and Emmanuel quickly. And just recently, past few days ago, the Raptors trading Pascal Siakam to the Indiana Pacers for Bruce Brown, Jordan Aurora, 3 first-round picks, some other picks that will be coming in, plus Kyra Lewis from the New Orleans Pelicans. And right now we know that the only player left from the 2019 championship team is Chris Boucher. But hey, as Masai said, trades will be coming very soon by the trade deadline, because in the press conference that he did, he hinted that there's going to be more moves, right? Guys like Bruce Brown is a player that's been mentioned. As I said before, he's that player that a lot of other teams could use. What do those teams want to send Toronto in return? And Gary Trent Jr. is another name out there that maybe a team could use off the bench for his shooting. Chris Boucher, going back to him, he could be a liable piece for someone as well. So Masai does have players on this team. Dennis Schroeder is another one. I can't forget about him. So right now, this new era of the Raptors with Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, and Jakob Poeltl. But Jakob Poeltl saying, after the Raptors got him in a deal with Ken Birch last year, that he does not want to be part of a rebuild. And it's understanding, right? So, right now, like just looking at this right now, times right now, it's gonna be hard to watch Raptors basketball if you are a true fan of the team, right? This is not the first time we've seen something like this. And if you remember, after Chris Bosh left to join LeBron in Miami with Dwayne Wade, who was already there, it was a rough couple of 3-4 seasons about that, yeah. And then drafting DeMar DeRozan during that time, sorry, my mistake. No, Chris Bosh was there during the 1 year DeMar DeRozan was drafted. I must apologize. But it was after. Yes, it was after Chris Bosh left the 2010, 2009, 2010 season. Went to Miami. Then it was DeMar DeRozan. He drafted Jonas Valanciunas. Then they traded for Kyle Lowry, and the big three. Those three, started something with Toronto. But although the pain, the losing years, if you remember, guys like Amir Johnson, Lou Williams was on that team. Then um, the 2010, 2011, 2012 team. Trying to figure out who was also on that team. But as I'm saying, back then it was very rough being a Raptor fan, knowing that the Raptors were, losing games and, you know, trying to get picks. They, drafted guys like Terrence Ross and DeLon Wright, all these other players being drafted by the Raptors. And then eventually, the 2013-14 season, Raptors made that one move, Masai, with Sacramento. One player for a bunch of players from Sacramento: Patrick Patterson, Chuck Hayes, John Salmons, Quincy AC, and I think it was on Grievous, no, not Grievous, Gray, Aaron Gray, I think it was named. And after that deal, Raptors started to play better basketball, and which led them to a 7-year, almost 8-year consistency of contending for the playoffs. Right? So, if I remember also they played the Lakers that December. Short-handed Raptors. That time Kobe Bryant alive back then. I don't think he was playing that game, and the Raptors ended up winning that game. And from that, it was the start of a new direction with the Toronto Raptors. Okay, and ended up making the playoffs. The 2014 loss in 7 to the Nets, Brooklyn Nets. Remember that shot very well. Kyle Lowry going for the, I think it was for the tie or for the win, and Paul Pierce right there blocking the shot. Then the next following year, getting to the playoffs again, which end up, they lost in 4 games, being swept by Washington. And in the 2015-16 season, another great time where the Raptors were for the first time end up going to the Eastern Conference Finals, winning the first round against Indiana, second round against Miami. By that time, Miami was still good, but LeBron James was in Cleveland, and Chris Bosh had health issues, so he wasn't really on the team. I think he retired. Oh no, he did not retire, but it was Dwayne Wade and some other key players on Miami. 2 7-game series, Raptors took Indiana and Miami, facing LeBron. Hey, first time facing LeBron in the playoffs. 6-game series. That was nice to see. But as I was, moving on, Raptors making the playoffs again, 2016-17, 2017-18, and being swept by LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers. It made Masai to kind of make a bold move, trading one of their franchise player, DeMar DeRozan, for a 2-way defensive NBA champion Kawhi Leonard and his friend Danny Green came over, and the rest was history. Raptors making also moves during that mid-season by the trade deadline, trading Jonas Valanciunas and DeLon Wright. I think there was someone else as well from Marcus All that time, and it ended up being the great move, boosting up the team. Raptors winning the NBA championship. The years after, more playoffs. But then after around the when COVID hit, things started to get kind of down. What's the word I'm looking for right now? Oh man, see, this is why trying to find a word to say it's so difficult when I'm making these videos. But anyways, the Raptors, the bubble season, ended up playing in Orlando. Ended up going to the playoffs that year. Won the first round, lost to Boston in 7 games the second round. And then the tank season began, right? The 2021 season. End up, getting the 4th pick, using that to draft Scotty Barnes the year, and then getting into the play-in tournament, which was a new thing that the NBA brought in last season. Now the expectations for this season was, I thinking maybe the Raptors could make a push for the playoffs, and that was one of my predictions. But right now, seeing how Fred VanVleet walked, the firing of Nick Nurse, and then getting guys like Dennis Schroeder, and I'm saying to myself, well, maybe the Raptors, can play 500 basketball from the start right to the end. And you can see themselves in the playoff spot. But right now, 11 games under 500, new look team, new players, and the Scotty Barnes, RJ, and Emmanuel Quickly, those 3 guys are going to be your main 3 key players as of right now. So those guys, Masai is not going to move those guys anytime soon right now. He's going to work around those 3 guys. Scotty Barnes will be the next leader of this team, right? And that's going to be a task for him, where it's going to be difficult, being that new leader, just in his was his 3rd season right now, so the direction what the Raptors are taking right now, I did a video of what direction is Masai Ujiri taking, and it was kind of it was like a back and forth, up and down thing, like not too sure of what he had planned. But after making the move by trading Pascal Siakam, and before that when trading OG and those Malachi and Precious, I finally said to myself, okay, Masai has a plan. Okay, and he did not want to really trade Pascal. Okay, Pascal was I think Pascal said he did not really want to leave Toronto. But as I mentioned in other videos, that look, business side deals have to be made, and you gotta start fresh. Gotta start looking uh, beyond and towards the future with this team. Okay? And with any sports team, sometimes you have players on your team that might not work out for you, or even if they work out, but try to keep them, the money wise, everything it's gonna cost the team. So getting this team a little bit younger with those three guys working around. I mean, RJ Barrett, look, this guy has been awesome since coming from the Knicks. All right, he's been playing lights out. Uh, just watching him on the court in a Raptor uniform, it was his dream come true, because he always wanted to play for the team, and here he is. Born in Mississauga. The pickup for him and Emmanuel Quickly, another great player. He's showing his potential playing as a starting point guard for the Raptors. So yeah, I mean, you have Raptors, I should say, with the squad that they have right now. It's gonna get much younger because you have other guys who are a little bit older than those three guys. And as I said, if Masai does trade those guys, which I believe he will, and it's just what you get in return, right? What the Raptors will get in return, make it much younger. And hey, people are saying the Raptors could be a team like OKC. Look how OKC, getting all those draft picks and trading some big key names and getting young. And right now, the young core of that team is blossoming, right? So with the Raptors, this development of the new guys and whoever comes in, it's gonna take time, right? And as I said, patience is gonna be key. Patience is gonna be key with the Toronto Raptors from now on, next season, year after, and it depends how well they develop guys like Scotty Barnes in his third year. Maybe by year 5 or 6, he will be a starting all-star, or maybe by next season, right? And I mean, Darko, who is now a international, meme, no, not really meme, but international media icon right now in Toronto and in the States for his rant a few weeks ago. Was it a few weeks ago? Yeah. He said that Scotty Barnes is going to, well, will be the face of the league. And I think when he meant by that, I think he's going to be the face. He's going to be one of the face of the league. And look, Stephen A. Smith, I think he took it the wrong way when he said that. I don't really think Darko meant like Scotty's going to be the only face of the league, because you have other players out there. Devin Booker, Giannis. Uh, I mean, the list can go on. Will be the face of the league. By that time, hopefully, I'm hoping LeBron is out of the league. He needs to retire. I'm just sick and tired of his antics. But this is not about LeBron. So Scotty Barnes, face of the league, one of the face. He could be, that mega superstar that following the footsteps of Lowry, Bosh, Carter, those guys that played DeRozan, Kawhi, well, Kawhi for only 1 year. And then you have your 1-2 punch of RJ along beside Scotty, and then Emmanuel quickly. And I want to shout out to guys like Raptors Digest, Marcel, saying, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he said the next Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan is going to be RJ and Scotty, or is it Scotty and Emmanuel? I don't know, one of those two. Or is it Emmanuel quickly and RJ, the next DeMar and Kyle Lowry. Then you have Scotty Barnes as your third option. But any way you put it, this is going to be the new look era with the Toronto Raptors. Okay, this is going to be a time where things are going to get pretty, hard to watch the games, as I mentioned, and we just have to be patient, right? So let's just take time with this team, and look, don't worry about the wins and losses right now. I was kind of worried about the wins and losses, going back a couple of weeks ago. But making these moves, the trading Pascal, OG, yeah, I see where the new direction right now with this team. Okay, so that's gonna do it for this video here. Thank you all for watching. Remember, please hit that subscribe button if you are new, if you enjoy this video. Thank you all to the viewers as well who are viewing my channel. Shout out to everyone in the States that are watching my video as well. Canada, the whole Philippines, and United Kingdom, Jamaica, wherever, Brazil as well, all over the world. Thank you so much. All right, that's gonna do it for me. I'm Adonde Raps Gaming. Have a great day. Sorry.